Hello, hello, hello. I am Pamela Chase, the lead hooking specialist and founder of Hook for You, where we're dedicated to keeping the art of crochet alive. And we do that by teaching the skills to women and children to boost their self-esteem. Hello, Heavenly Lamb, and create a healthy, positive environment. I don't know what's wrong with my voice, but today is Monday, and on Mondays it's all about the yarn and hooks and yarn. And today is just going to be just a basic conversation about what is your favorite fibers? What do you use the most? Good morning, Miss Harris. How are you? What do you use the most? What kind of fibers do you like? And also, which ones you don't like? Um, just let's talk about it. We sometimes what we're going to start back doing is talking about the different fibers. I just want to get an idea of what people's favorite fibers are. So if you have your hook in your yarn, you can just crochet and talk if you like. So what do you like? What are you a cotton person? Do you like acrylic? What about wool? What yarns do you like? Fibers do you like? And a lot of times when we are starting out with a crochet version, written version, whatever, it's just starting out with the craft. You don't want to, spend a lot of money on it. So we tend to get the acrylic yarn pretty much because those are can be some of the least expensive yarns out there. It's the acrylic yarn. Then you venture into some of the then you decide that this is for me and I want to continue with this. Then you may venture out to a more expensive yarn. So Premier Everyday is appealing. Don't like the hairy yarn. I use acrylic 80% of the time than cotton. I think this may be the everyday yarn right here. I don't know because it doesn't. I don't see it peeling. I think it is, and it comes because I know at one time I bought a whole box full of it. They have all kinds of colors, so I think this is what this is. But with me, I it just depends. I pretty much have ventured into different types. I don't really have a preference on what I do use and what I don't use. It just depends on the um the item I'm making, the project, on what yarn it is. And I'm finding now that some yarns, I don't know if it's because I have a lot of it or not, but I know when sometimes when I'm untangling yarn or winding up yarn, I tend to start sneezing. And it's acrylic, so it might just be the dye. But I don't really have a preference. As I say, I've ventured to more yarns. I've done organic, I've done wool, I've done, what else have I done? Acrylic, cotton. Okay. I understand. I really do because I have so much yarn. And I told myself the next time, because I probably have one more move in me, but the next time if I ever move, whenever if I move, I'm not taking a lot of yarn with me. That's why I'm giving yarn away. I'm selling yarn. I'm doing scrappy things. I'm doing all that just to get rid of yarn because I'm not a person that throws it away or anything unless it's just bad yarn. So just to give to somebody else who likes it. But a lot of people I know are in the same category I mean, so, but I'm not really, it just, like, okay, for instance, Red Heart to me, the Red Heart Super Saver. I don't care for that all the time. And it just depends on the color. I'm not sure if any other yarns are like that, but I know that with Red Heart, some colors are different, feel different than others. Excuse me. Ooh, sorry. Some yarns are different. I don't know if it's the dyes or what, but some of them may be thinner or thicker than others. It's just, they're all the same brand, but they just feel different. So I kind of getting away from the Red Heart Super Saver. I have a lot here, but I don't really buy them that much now. I've been buying the other similar ones to that. So that's what I do. Now when I buy yarn, I am more observant of what I buy now. Because, if I can't do anything with it, it's just sitting there. No. Yeah, 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 because I have had yarn um for years. And I've given yarn away, but then I still tend to go and buy more. Now, when I go to the yarn store, I if something catches my eye, I'll buy it. I won't buy a lot of it, which is what I used to do, especially if it's on sale. I'm trying not to do that because you tend to have a lot of it. And then it tends to be the yarns that I really like lately have been yarn that's limited edition yarn that's not going to be around long. Then you're going to have to try to find it going on e- e- eBay or something. To try to find it if you need to finish something up, especially if someone wants something made out of it. So try not to do it. Just like the yarn I showed last week. It was just, and I wasn't even looking at it, but a friend of mine was showing me the yarn. And I went over there, and it was all he wrote. I went in there to get more of the clearance yarn they have in there. And I had already gotten some. And maybe I should have done that. But because I was just getting all of it that's left. That's $2. I put that down and got this. It was buy one, get one half price. Was the Eco Cozy yarn. Eco tie-dye yarn. And I tend to, when I go to Michael, get drawn to the Eco yarn. I guess because it's recyclable, but that's how that goes. But I'm just a yarn person. I used to be a fabric person, but I don't do that now 'cause I don't sew that anymore. But I used to be a fabric and yarn person that starts to really get into your pot. But what kind of yarn? Anyone else is on here? We're talking about yarn. And what's your favorite fiber? Because there are some people who just dislike acrylic yarn. But as we go along, we're going to talk about the differences with the different yarns. I've done it before. Gonna revisit that different yarns, and we'll start with the man-made yarns. There are three categories. There's the man-made yarn. There's the made, and there's the natural yarn. Then there's the semi. Hey, Carol, how are you? So we're going to be discussing the different types of yarn. So you can know and be more informed of yarn and what's in it, and what the properties are. So we'll be doing that again. And on Wednesday we will be finishing up with a jasmine stitch, which we did on Friday, which is a little technical stitch, considered one of the hardest stitches, but we will be doing that, working on that on Wednesday, in addition to what's on your book. And we'll talk about that. So we'll be finished with the jasmine stitch on Friday. So Friday we'll be doing something else. It may be time for another project. We shall see. So feel free to like, share, comment, follow, subscribe, depending on what platform you're on. We're on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. So tomorrow we have for every 10 people that subscribe, we're trying to reach, right now, we're trying to reach 500 subscribers on YouTube. So I'll be sending out the first package tomorrow for the person that was a 10. Then the next 10 person will send something. So subscribe, because I can always send out another package tomorrow along with that one. So subscribe to our page. It's Hooked for You, HOOKED, the number 4, the letter U. And please let me know when you subscribe. So I don't know, because I don't see everybody who has subscribe. I don't see everybody's name. So, and I don't always get a notification. So let me know so I can record it appropriately. So I'll know who the next winner is. And the prizes that we're giving out, it could be a crochet book, it could be some yarn, it could be a hook, it could be a mixture, be more than one thing. You just don't know what you'll get. And if it's something you don't want, you can always pass it on. But that's what we're doing. We're trying to reach. We're going to the 500, but we want to eventually get to 1,000 subscribers. So feel free to subscribe to our page, to our channel. Now YouTube will be a lot different than what you see now, and it'll be this what we do at 1 o'clock. It's more like a lunchtime type thing, so it's more of a faster thing. But on YouTube, it'll be a little different. It'll be just YouTube exclusive. Stay tuned for that. Tomorrow, March is craft month or crochet month, whichever one. And we'll be doing a lot of things with that. You'll just see a lot of things posted. We did a lot of African American crocheters. They're famous people. So next month we'll continue that, but we'll continue with everybody, all famous, not all famous people, but more famous people that crochet. We will continue that on in March to commemorate National Crochet Craft Month. Also, what we want to do on YouTube is to have people who want to come on and talk about a certain topic or do a shout out on their crochet and give their crochet story. So if anyone will be interested in doing that, please let me know. We can schedule that. What's your crochet story? How did you get to where you are in your crochet journey? What do you want to do? How can you encourage someone to do what you're doing? So feel free to let me know the date that you can do it. You're interested in when you want to do it. Okay. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm just working on the basic. I have, as I was talking earlier, I have a lot of this yarn. It's called, I think it's Everyday Yarn. And I had bought a lot of it to make hats to donate. So I'm just going to continue to do that in between other things that I'm doing. So that's that. So anyone that's interested in anything that we discussed, let me know. Also, we will have our Willing Hands meeting on Saturday, and we have changed again. We keep trying different platforms, so we're going to try Google Meet, see how that works. I'll be sending out the information, and if anyone's interested in that, then they can send me their email address so I can be sure to send you the link. We just been trying different things, different services, just to see which one will be the right pick, the right pick. And also that will be the platform that we can do our classes on. So whichever one works is what we're gonna do. If you want to join us, feel free to join us. You're very welcome to join us. And you don't have to be an experienced crocheter to join us. Because we will help you if you need help. So what is it that you want to do for Crochet Month? Is there anything you want to learn? Anything you want to do? Listen, I'm doing a half double crochet with this hat. So welcome anyone who's joining us. If you're joining us on the replay, hashtag replay. And we're talking about what kind of fibers do you like to use when you're doing your craft, your crocheting or your knitting? What kind of fiber or yarn do you like to use? Hello, Beyond Lashes by Mars. How are you today? And what is your favorite fiber? With me, also, just whatever catches my eye. We're going to start with our man-made fibers next week. You'll see pros and you'll see we're talking about the pros and the cons, the breathability, all that kind of stuff. So join us for that. Hey, Big Collected Goods, what kind of fibers are your favorite? So more than likely on next Monday, we'll be talking about acrylic, which is the most popular of the man-made fibers. The popular of the natural fibers, I think it's cotton. Join us on Monday for that. Cotton, bamboo cotton. Okay, good. It's a good choice. The bamboo yarn are really, to me, it's soft. And just the way it feels is great. I prefer cotton that's mixed with something that feels like straight up cotton. And then we'll talk about that too. We'll talk about cotton blends. I mean, different fiber and then the fiber blends also. If you just joined us, subscribe to our YouTube page. If you're the 10th person, we only have 10 people, 10 subscribers. If you're the 10th person, you'll get something. Every 10 people, 10 subscribers, you will get a gift. So we're trying to build up our YouTube channel. You can also follow us or like us on Facebook, Instagram. You can like us on Instagram, comment, share, all of the above. Depending on the platform that you're on, you can do more than one. Wouldn't be mad. So on YouTube, we'll be doing things that are different than what we're doing on this platform. This what we're doing now. So join us. This is an acrylic yarn. I don't think it's mixed with anything. I think it's straight up acrylic. Bamboo needs a blend for stability. It's so light and slick. It is. Yes, it is. But this yarn I'm using now kind of reminds me of that bamboo type yarn. You know, but to me, it's kind of hard to find the bamboo unless you go to a specialty store. I haven't been able to find it anywhere else. Maybe I can, but most of the time I find them in specialty stores. Getting used to woven is okay. I like the superwash. I haven't really done anything with the straight up wool too much. So I think that gets up my nose. But I love superwash. And merino, those kinds. I like those. The kind of wool you can wear. You don't have to just have it for wintertime. I do like those kind of yarn. I order bamboo yarn on Amazon. Okay. Hmm. I want to check that out. But the bamboo also comes in other ones besides cotton. I thought, but maybe not. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. That's bamboo and acrylic. They have this different type of thing. And also, when I get cotton, certain cottons are feel different. I'll buy cotton from this store and it'll be kind of like it says 100% cotton. Then I'll go and buy cotton somewhere else and it's stiff. So it just depends. Depends. The superwasher, yeah, I think so. And the ones I found, they come in such nice colors. And I think I may have some, and I'll show it when I do that. But yeah, I think it is. For me, it really is because it doesn't feel like wool or anything. Yeah, linen will be good too. I think I may have had some years ago. I don't know what I did with it, but those kind of yarns, you have to the linen and all those. You have to go to a specialty. In my experience, specialty store, or if you say order it online. Um, yeah, superwash merino. It's pretty good. And the superwash merino that I have, I used to get subscription boxes and things. I used to have those in those boxes. I don't get those anymore because it can get kind of expensive. Then the accumulation on too. And sometimes in those boxes are things that you may not even really want. I used to get a lot of hacks in those boxes, and they would be super wash and things, and they were pretty good. I do like that because you can wash it. Yeah, because I've gotten something from Hobby Lobby, some cotton, and I think that was the cotton that was similar to that was kind of like the peaches and cream type that Hobby Lobby sells, and that was kind of a different type of yarn. But I've never used. I love that cotton. Cotton. I guess that would probably be a smoother one. I don't buy a lot when I most of the time when I go to Hobby Lobby, I may pick up one or two skeins or something. I don't buy a lot in there. I haven't bought a lot in there because they don't have a lot of sales. Except for that once every other week, 30% off. But I do like the yarn. I like their the yarn that's comparable to the Super Saver. Comes in a big roll. I forgot the name of it. I keep forgetting the name of it, but I do like the way that one feels. And I'm not sure if it changes with the colors like the Super Saver does. And I think the yarn, the Hobby Lobby one that's comparable to um the peaches and cream and sugar and cream. They I use those for cup holders, can soda holders, things like that. I love this cotton. It's very nice. Okay, I'm gonna have to try it one day. Next time I go in there, I'll try that one. When I go in there, I just look and see what catches my eye, and that's how I do it at Hobby Lobby. The that's what it is. The craft secret. Yeah, that's what that one is. Mug rugs and dish towels. Yeah, but the sparkle cotton is to die for. I'll post a little hat on my IG page. I can make baby items with it all day long, all day. Okay, sparkle cotton. Okay, I don't need to be buying anything else. That's the other thing that I'm doing too, and why I'm doing the things I'm doing is because when I bring new yarn in, I'm getting rid of yarn. So be it selling it, giving it away, donating it some kind of way. Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm not going to bring yarn in and keep yarn. If I'm not using it, and it's been here for a while, and I have no use for it. It's gone. And where I live, we don't have. When I was in Maryland, you could just donate stuff, and people and they will come and pick it up. They don't pick it up here, and there's been too many places that have a lot of they have a lot of donating for Goodwill and places like that. But I'd rather give it to somebody who wants to use yarn and donate it. Whether it's for people who want to take a class with me, the yarn will come as part of the package, or as I said earlier, people who subscribe to our YouTube page, they can they'll get something if they're a certain number of person. I hear that Walmart's cotton has gotten softer. Has it? Okay. I haven't gotten any yarn from Walmart. Now when I go to Walmart, I'll go right to the clearance. And if there's yarn there, and it's a good price, I'll get it. But I don't buy a lot of yarn from Walmart anymore. I just tend to just keep buying everywhere you go. Go to Walmart, buy yarn. Go to Walmart, go to Hobby Lobby, you go to Joanne, go to Michael. And sometimes you can make go to Dollar Tree. That's one weekend, that's what I did. I got some yarn from Dollar Tree. Got some from Joanne. I got some from Michael. Went in Hobby Lobby, but I didn't buy anything because it was just that, just as I said earlier, Hobby Lobby. I mostly buy one skein for some reason. I don't know because I guess I'm not used to it. But I'm just now really getting into Hobby Lobby because when I lived in Maryland, we didn't have Hobby Lobbies around. Oh, I didn't even go to Hobby Lobby that much. I mean, at all. Damn. I think the only time I went to Hobby Lobby, I went on a trip to Savannah, Georgia. And they had one, and I went there, and I was like, oh my goodness. So I'm just not, I'm used to the other store. If anyone can think of a project that we can all do together, let me know. So we can do that. I know one of the ladies that comes on, she does a lot of stuff with, not scratch, but she does stuff with her yarn. You're getting rid of yarn. And she does things like that. Maybe we can do something like that. She's not on today, but maybe we can do something like that. And also, we want us to also get into other reasons to crochet. I mean, people crochet for different types of reasons, but there are a lot of health benefits to crochet. So we will be talking about those also. Why do you crochet? What benefits are out there for crocheters? Because there are health benefits, there's physical, mental, social. It can help you out a crafts period, things like that period. But crocheting is what we'll be discussing. We've been on for a while. So eclectic, are you going to be on this week? I'm using a half double crochet. I want trying to make it a stronger, tighter half. One thing I am doing is I'm organizing things. My name? Are you talking about my shirt? I'm eclectic. I was just asking if if you're doing anything this week on your lives. Okay, Miss Harris, you said something about a flag next to my name. On the screen, I don't see a flag. Hmm, I don't even know. I'm going to research that one. Because it's not a Facebook flag or anything. I don't even know. I think one day I'm going to have to go on and not do this and see what I can see. Okay. So eclectic, you said net for Tunisian Tuesday. Thursday will be French Afghan stitch from 1915. Okay, so if you're on Instagram, oh no, the Cosmos stitch. Okay, if you're on Instagram, check out Eclectic Goods. She talks about um stitches from dating back years back, vintage stitches and vintage things. And she's on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So Cosmos Stitch, 2 p.m. on Thursday, right? What's her tomorrow? She's on Instagram. So you're now on any other platforms on the lives? So check her out if you can. Yes, Thursday. Okay, so Thursday at 2 o'clock Central. She's gonna be doing the Cosmos Stitch. She's on Instagram, so it's Reclectic, RECLECTIC underscore goods, GOODS. I have, what's that? ACVPUNTS, but not posted yet. Oh, you have accounts. Okay. Because you can go on, what can you go on? On YouTube, we'll do TikTok lives soon. Okay. And you can do the YouTube if you're on Facebook, you can do Facebook. Even Twitter has a live, and I think LinkedIn might have a live too. I know Twitter has a live. Cause I used to have, and I might start back on the Twitter, add the Twitter back. But it was Twitter. We had Twitter live too. And what I do is I'm on StreamYard. So for StreamYard, you can do different platforms. So I'm on Facebook. I'm on the Facebook, my personal page and my business page on Facebook. I'm also on YouTube on StreamYard. And I'm not on Twitter yet, but I'm gonna get to that. I think I'm gonna add Twitter to it. Because when I was on Haps had Twitter. So it depends on what if you want to do a multi-stream platform, multi-stream service, where you can do multiple platforms. Instagram, unfortunately, is not on those sites, so you do that separately. Yeah, and I'm enjoying it. It's connected, along compared to Haps. I like it because I don't have a lot of streaming issues. I mean, I kind of like Haps because Haps you can get some get monetized a little bit, but it was just few things here and there. Takes a while for it. It's like anything else. But I say I like StreamYard. That's what it is. StreamYard, this one called Restream. I've never done Restream. Um, you can do, what else can you do? Restream, apps, StreamYard, and there's some others I believe too. It just depends because I think I have I got a plan. So the plan I have, the basic plan, I guess the keeper plan. If I want to add Twitter to it, I mean that's a fourth to it, then I have to get something else, another plan. I think I'm getting more into Twitter now, so I want to see what I can do with it. And I haven't done TikTok yet. I've done TikTok with just a picture. It's that I may have done something animated or something with all of it, Canva or something. I've done that, but I haven't done any videos on TikTok yet. But that's coming because I don't know what I'm going to do. At first, when I first started, and this is an encouragement to people who are on lives and who may be a little timid about being on live. If I'm on live, anybody can do live. It took me a while, and I had some few people that challenged me to get on live. And I only did Facebook for a long time, about a year, I think. And my thing was okay. Then I did Facebook and Instagram. And then I got into the streaming services, and I added. What did I add to it? Then I added the other ones to a YouTube and stuff because YouTube was something that was kind of like, oh my goodness, I don't know about this. But since I do it along with everything else, a lot. It felt a lot better doing the YouTube. 'Cause I don't do YouTube by itself. I do YouTube along with what you're seeing now. It's on YouTube too. So YouTube was my thing that I had to get over to get myself together. After Facebook, then Instagram, and it was YouTube. It's like my goodness. But Twitter was no problem because I did that along with everything else too. And But TikTok is a little different. So I'm going to have to really get into it and see how I'm going to do it. I have some ideas, but I have to see how I'm going to do it. So you like doing lives? Need to look into multi-platform streaming. Yeah, yeah, you do. Because and what you do, you make one, to do that because you want other people to see what you're doing. I don't know if what you're doing is a business per se, but whatever it is, it's good to have that out there. Then some of the sites you go on, like YouTube and stuff, sooner or later you can get monetized. And if that's the goal that you wanted to do. But as I was saying, you know, there are others like Delta and other people, and they know, 'cause they knew me knew me when I wasn't doing these. That if I can do it, anybody can do it. Because people say, I'm not going to do it live, this and that. You can do it. It it is after the first couple of times, it's nothing to it. When I first started doing it, what I would do is I only did it on Facebook. I would set everything up about half an hour before I would do it. And just sit there, just look in the camera and just make sure everything's okay, and not get myself comfortable with the phone, camera, whatever. So that's how I did it for a while. I just got in front of it, in front of the camera, and and it relaxed me. So what you do is find something that relaxes you until you do it. Have a routine or whatever, and it's okay. And you'll forget about the stuttering issues because that's what I have. You'll forget about everything else. You'll forget about things that you hang up you have about yourself. You will not think about that. You'll just get out there and do what you have to do, and everything else can go on. Okay, lives are easier than recording and editing. Is it? Because when I first started, that's what I was doing. I was in a group, and we had challenges. And first I did video, but I didn't have to do editing. I just did the video. Well, I didn't do a lot of the stuff that people do with all kinds of different things. I just did like I did now and just said what I had to say. And if I did it wrong, then I just dismiss it, do it again. And that's what I did. I didn't do a whole bunch of other stuff, if that's what you mean by the editing. Because I'm looking at when people do things and they have all kinds of, especially on YouTube, they have all kinds of different things going on, graphics and this and that. And it's like that. But I don't know. I would like I see. I mean, now I see what you're saying because when you're doing the live, you just come on and just say what you gotta say, do what you gotta do, and just move on. And whatever's done is done. I mean, I can see that because I used to get on the live and something would happen wrong, and I would just be like, "Yeah, cut it off," and then start over again. But when you do the lives, you don't have to do all that. You just do what you gotta do. If you make a mistake, it's there, and you don't worry about it. You can't just cut it off and start back over again. You just made the mistake, and you go on. I mean, sometimes people don't really realize that you made a mistake. You don't realize you may just think it's a mistake, but it may not be. So that's that. But those are my goals for this year. Is to do an actual TikTok. I don't know if I want to do a duet or do something with other people or what, but I want to do a TikTok. then that would be. It's like each time I'm pushing myself to move up into something. And for some reason, I think TikTok is what is really going to be, what's going to really push me. We'll be doing something on TikTok. So just got to get my ideas out there and get everything going and do what I got to do. Yeah, we've been on for a while. Been almost an hour. Don't normally be on this long, but sometimes it happens. Especially when you're really talking and getting ideas and things are going on. Now, eclectic. When you have your things at night, those are not planned, are they? They are, okay, time to go to weekly stitch me. Okay, see you later. Hey, Wanda Mitchell, how are you? And we were just talking about yarn and what's your favorite yarn because we're going to start a series on different types of fibers. So I'm just asking people what their favorite fibers are. Not planned. Okay. Okay. And sometimes it's good too, I guess, is to have unplanned things going on and do that. Okay. Well, I will. I will, because if I'm up late, because sometimes I'm up late, now just pop on, still looking at something that's not important, I'll pop in. And you had one time that was really enjoyable, and just talking about different things and stuff. So yeah, I will pop on if I'm up. But yeah, it's time 2 o'clock. So I will close this out. But I am Pamela Chase, the lead cooking specialist. A hook for you, where we're dedicated to keeping the art of crochet alive. You can talk. Okay, and that's good, and that's good because I think one day you were talking about horror movies or something one day, and I was like, okay, okay, and that was fine because sometimes, just like when we meet on Saturday, we talk about crocheting and stuff. We talk about other things sometimes too. I mean, we've had conversations about our mother's cat. You know, people talk about different their pets. We talk about food. We talk about just different things, and so it's good when you crochet, and then it was very interesting. And while you're crocheting, you're communicating with others and socializing, and just having a good time. Crochet toys and things. How are you today? What is your favorite fiber? But yeah, it's good. It's really good to have that network, that crochet network that you can get together in a positive atmosphere and just enjoy talking about crochet along with other things. And you never know, you'll learn something. And most time you'll learn something new. And that's what it's all about. So I think we're gonna close out, but um we can we it hooked for you. We offer classes. We donate items to charity, and we sell items. Now, if you want to join our group that crochets for charity, you can give us your email address and we'll send you a link. We will have a meeting. Next meeting will be on Saturday from 2 to 4, and we'll be on, if everything goes right, we'll be on Google Meet. So send your email and you can receive the link. Yes, 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 yes. That's true. That's true. We and also feel free to like, share, follow, subscribe, like. We are looking for people to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's up for you. We if you are the 10th, for every 10 people, we are giving things away. We're giving items away for every 10th person. So come on in and let us know when once you subscribe. Let us know that you subscribed so we can acknowledge you and send you what you need to send. I'll be sending out. We have 10 subscribers now, so I will be sending out a gift for the 10th subscriber on tomorrow. And if I get 10 more, guess what? They will be receiving a gift too. I'll be sending it out by tomorrow. They'll be receiving a gift also. So, will you be the lucky person? And the gifts that we have are to be yarn. It can be a book. It will be a combination of different things. It will be pretty much like a surprise. It'll be crochet. I have crochet books. It can be a crochet book. So go to the YouTube and subscribe to Hope for You. Because we're going to be doing some different things on that channel than what we do now on here. Okay. So on Wednesday, we will be finishing up with the Jasmine Stitch, which is a humdinger, but it's worth learning. And we'll discuss what's on our hook. So it's a very enjoyable time today. I enjoyed you all. Thank you all for coming and joining us today. And please come back on Wednesday. So until Wednesday, have a creative day and be safe. Bye bye.